I'm dreaming of this.
What's up, my peoples? It's your boy Nels Speaking Life, aka Nels, the Life Speaker. Welcome to this edition of Life Talk, where we're gonna be bringing in some different interviews with different people, man, regular people, special in their own way, but just normal people out here, man, trying to survive. And for my first person, we got my boy Juice. How you doing, my man?
What's going on? It's a pleasure.
Definitely. I'm glad.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you doing this, man. I appreciate you definitely
Always.
finding time to link in, tap in with your boy,
That
man.
schedule always, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He a Lakers fan, you see. You know what I'm saying?
Never hide it.
I ain't got no problems with it. But yo, Juice, we're gonna have a real discussion, man.
Let's talk.
You know, other platforms, they do what they do. But I don't think people really get to the root of things, man. I think they do like the limelight of everything. But today, especially today, in today's time, man, people are out here scrambling, struggling, you know, trying to make sense of life, trying to make sense of the narrative of what's happening out here, what's going on. And, you know, you got people that are trying to, and you got people that are really like going on about their daily, knowing things are going on. They just rather, it just rather be unknown to them that, you know, that certain things are going on. But in the same, might be scrambling, might be struggling to survive, you know what I'm saying, feed their families or working hustles, that whole thing. So first I'm gonna ask you this. How old are you, man?
31.
31. All right. So that's a good age. You know, you've been through your 20s already, you know what I'm saying, starting a new decade. Do you have any kids right now?
No kids.
No kids. All right. Are you married?
Not married.
Okay. All right. So you're a single black man
Yeah,
out here in 2025.
of course.
All right. So we're gonna tap into a couple of things. All right. This is not scripted. My man, everything is straight raw. Like my man is whatever answers he gives is what he gives. This is real talk. All right.
Talk.
Well, Juice, let's get right to it, my boy. So you being a brother, single, 31, I want to know, my boy, how's the dating scene for someone in your age bracket right now in 2025?
So the dating scene is different. It's the landscape has changed a lot. It definitely depends on what you're looking for from a woman. From my instance, you know, it definitely changes with me not having children and me finding a woman without children.
Okay.
That's a big factor because a lot of young ladies at 31, either they already started having children or they don't want children.
Right.
That's like it's that cross path where it's like either they already done or they're just not interested in kids.
And having kids.
You know?
Right.
So that's something I would like to have. I definitely do want children.
I'm about to say, do you want kids?
I do want children.
Okay. Okay.
Me being as a man, I'm not rushing for children because me being able to be a father, my age range is longer
Okay.
than a woman due to science and things like that.
Oh, you talking about lifespan?
Not lifespan, as a woman can give birth.
Oh,
to a certain
okay.
age
Being
before
fertile,
high
being
risk, yes, before
right.
a woman become high risk.
Yeah.
for
We can
pregnancy.
go like we know. my people's Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, they in their 80s, almost 90s, and they just now having babies, man. With they were 20-year-olds, 20-some-year-olds, but
That's the thing.
they can still produce. So I get what you're saying, right?
I just talked with one of my dear friends earlier, and it was like, I've arranged for dating, but that pool shrinks the older a man gets.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not willing to date a younger woman. When I mean younger, I mean someone that's under 25, which is not the bracket that
and
I'm
I was going.
interested in.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with the woman that's under 25, and they could be just as mature as me, if not more mature than I am.
Right.
But from what I'm looking for, I would like a woman closer in age than me.
Okay.
So like, for me to find a woman older, closer in age range for me, it's just more difficult for them to have the whole children situation.
That bet now that's what I was gonna ask you when you said that. Like,
Yeah.
what's your bottom line? Like, what's the youngest you'll date, my boy?
Like the bottom line, without any special circumstances, is is 25 and 26. 25 is like
Okay.
T, but like 26 is right for me. Like the 5-year gap, you know, the 5 years younger.
Okay. What about the oldest? Well,
If we're talking about
cougars out there,
but
I mean,
but there's different types of relationships. If we're talking about dating for fun, if we start dating for travel, we're dating for relationship. Now, if you're talking about me dating for like fun, I date up to the mid 40s. You know, 44. I've like 2 years ago, I was involved with a young lady. She was 43.
Okay.
You know, so there's difference. Like, you know, we can go late 40s.
Now,
but
when you say fun, you're not talking about they're not marriage material?
No, when I say fun, I say as in like they could be marriage material, but like I said, what I would like to have children through birth. So
Gotcha.
if you're 47 and I vibe with your personality, we can go on dates and just enjoy each other's company. Maybe they had kids that are late teens, 20s. They don't want anything serious right now. They just want company. We can go watch movies together. We can go out to dinner together. We can go out to experience together. We can go to Top Golf. We can go bowling.
Top golf is
tennis.
crazy. Right.
We can go to parks. Like there's plenty of things we can do. Busch gardens, whatever. But it's just like where I'm at. Since I'm at this age without kids, I'm looking for someone to build a family with. That won't be someone I would build a family with. I still can enjoy it, but that's not someone I would just currently want to invest my time on for relationship-wise, for dating for marriage.
Right, because you want to have kids and
Yes.
so I want to it's a couple other questions I want to ask you because I really want to get a narrative of how different people are in today's society, and then the age thing. You know, you may think I'm 44, so the way you think may be different from somebody my age or somebody younger. So I want to keep that versatility going. But let me ask you this, since we're there, and I know we got female watchers, we're gonna dive a little deep into this one.
That's fine.
So when you say you might go on a couple dates with somebody that is, you know, mid to late 40s, it could be an issue with them having a child, you know, them still being fertile or whatnot. But you can't see yourself with them permanently because you want kids. Do you feel like you might be misleading them, or is that something you tell them like, hey, we just dating, I can't go that route with you? Or is that something that you might get in a little bit later how do you go about something like that?
That's open communication. Like when you meet someone off rip, a lot of people are stuck on age, they're stuck on race, they're stuck on height, they're stuck on aesthetics. So when you meet someone off rip, usually you're physically attracted or you're not physically attracted to them.
Okay.
And then once you talk to them, like for example with me, if I meet a young lady, we start talking. We'll be at a bar, grocery store, getting gas. As we interact, age is one of the first things that come up. So first few conversations, it's gonna be established either if that woman wants kids or don't want kids, she wants marriage or don't want marriage, like things like that should be like more open. So
I feel
there's clear communication. Because they could be a woman. There was a woman I worked with, 43, and she came into work and she was talking. She was new. She was letting everybody staff know. She was like, "Yeah, me and my boyfriend are dating, and I want more kids." She was 43. So that's the
No,
age
you can
thing.
still,
Of course.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's for example just
Communication.
what that woman wants. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
biggest thing, just finding out what they want.
Okay.
You know, that's
okay,
why I say
okay.
25 to 26. But there's other cases like you might be blocking your blessing of there might be a 24-year-old woman that I fall for, and she's the woman that was meant to be with me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you're too young. You never know.
So what are you looking for? What is Juice looking for in a woman to say, I want to give her the time of day? We might can go somewhere with this. Like, what are some of the qualities that you're looking for?
Off rip when I first meet them, like so you.
Well, you attractive. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
You people a female is usually based off physical. It's attraction,
course,
right? What you attract to. But I'm saying once you deep dive past that, once you get to like conversation and their aspirations and what they, you know what I'm saying? Now, what are you looking for to keep you there?
For me, it's like I pay attention to detail. It's simple things because I'm very simple when it comes to what I want from a woman. But I just watch how she treats her family, how she treats her friends, how she treats random
I never heard that.
individuals. Because
Okay.
the thing is,
I like that though.
you have to watch how they treat their family because they'll treat their family a certain type of way, and they'll treat their friends different, and they'll treat strangers different. You know, for example, like yesterday there was a young lady I was talking to. Yesterday we were talking for 3 weeks. We haven't started. We may have gone out on dates, but we're not dating. She's not my official girlfriend.
Okay.
And she goes to the gas station. They're gonna open his door for her, right? And I'm not there. And she snaps on him for that. There's young ladies that they would get upset when a gentleman opened the door for them. That's just how I was raised.
Right.
So I don't think of me open the door for you as in I'm trying to flirt with you. I'm just you're like
You're
you're
just trained
you're a
to
woman,
be. Yeah.
You're a woman of any age. I'm just gonna open the door.
Open the door.
That
for
doesn't
you.
mean anything.
That's
for
how I
you.
was
You're just a
trained
woman.
too. Okay.
But the society we live in,
She might get mad at that.
not even because of that, but she might just be thinking like, what does he want? Why is he opening the door for me? Because of everyone wasn't raised the same way, unfortunately, in the society we live in. So like, I was just like, for me, I use that example because if I'm even approaching a young lady, the way I just open the door randomly, her reaction, thank you, that's already A+. Because it's like, you're just manners. Just common things
It
like
definitely
like
is that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the things. Those just the brief. That's just like how you.
I know. Yeah, it gets
you know what I'm saying?
deeper,
It can
but
always get deeper. But like just watching how she treats people,
that I never thought about that though.
and then
I never thought about that.
on top of all three, because you know you have your trinity, but on top of that, how she treats herself and how she views herself. Because for real, there's a lot of beautiful women that don't believe they're beautiful.
Right.
So it's like
I agree
you gotta watch how
wholeheartedly.
she treat
Yoram.
those three
Yeah.
groups, but then how she treats herself.
Herself, because they could be dimes, like to us, but if they don't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying, their confidence is low. That's how their being, their personality, what they put out, their energy is gonna be low. You know what I'm saying?
But then it's a rabbit hole because it's not a pointing the finger blame thing because there's certain young ladies that like they've been broken.
Yeah,
And when I mean
facts.
broken, I don't mean
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're a broken person. Like they were in a situation
Where
that
yeah.
could have been. We're not even talking relationship. It could have been trauma from their parents,
childhood, yeah.
yes, or even just things going through like high school and on, or even a relationship that caused them to think that way.
That's
So
crazy. That's crazy.
So psychologically,
yeah,
they already thinking
they
like,
messed. Yeah, and that's something that is essential nowadays. I think in any relationship,
Yeah.
it's like your
Yeah.
mental space has to be there because you can have it together on the outside and look like you got it together,
Yeah.
but if it's not matching what your mental is, what your spiritual is, like you would, I hate to say it, you a dud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to
wouldn't
treat
say
them like
dud.
that.
I wouldn't
Okay,
say
okay.
dud.
What I mean by that is they're still a person. They still need to be how you say, they need to be elevated. They need to be edified to the point where that wall comes down or that thinking it's changed. But the question is, and what's crazy and what's difficult is the person that might be looking at that person may not want to invest that time into rehabilitation in that person. You get what I'm saying? Like when you're dating and you already want that person to be at that level, but to want to start from ground zero to build to build their confidence up, some people don't want to go through them steps. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Okay, I'll put it like this: when you get something in the when you get a IKEA shelf or dresser or something like that, which one would you rather? Would you rather them ship you all the 1,000 pieces that you got to put together, or do you want that jank delivered to you already put together?
You enjoy doing puzzles?
But you got to be that type of person, though.
I'm asking.
I do. I like
Okay.
fixing stuff. I like building stuff.
So that's the thing. So certain people have certain things that they are into. And certain people,
Yeah.
There's certain women you hear, they be like, I want my man to have this.
Oh, I hate
and
that, man.
But that's them, and that's okay. That's what they would like. They would want their man to come with these things. And there's other women that be like, he can have this and this. But these other three things, if he's working towards those, we can work towards those things together.
Okay, I'm with that.
So
I'm with
the
that.
same thing with the show. The same thing with women. Like, there's some men that's like, she don't have this, and this, she's not for me. And there's certain men that's like, I just need her for this and this. And we can work together on this and grow together.
And you can grow together.
So that's why there's somebody for everyone to a certain degree. So you have to take time to find that person.
That's
why when it comes back to what I originally said about taking the time to watch, I watch. Like, I'm very vigilant and alert when it comes to, like, when I'm seeing a young lady. I can see someone be like, yo, she's this, and this. And yes, say it's a local bar I go to. I could go over there and speak right now, or I could just watch. I could give her 10 minutes and just watch how she interacts with other guys trying to buy her drinks, or how she interacts with the bartender, or her girlfriend come up, or anything, you know? Before I decide if I'm like, am I going to give her my energy? Am I going to go over there and say something to her? Am I going to even offer to tell the bartender what she drink, ask the bartender what she drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Get her that. You don't got to say it's for me. You get her a drink. Now if she asks, perhaps. You know, it's levels. But
I get you. Yeah. But you have to be willing to work with certain things. Yeah, you do got the people, unfortunately, in this society that don't want to take the time to build a relationship or get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They want, like you said, they want everything already pre-made just for them. And that's not what you want. You actually want some diversity, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship.
I mean, some people don't, some people do.
But well, to me, it becomes a boring thing if you don't have some diversity, you know what I'm saying? All right,
people don't like change.
Yeah, but that's another topic. It's another topic. That's a rabbit hole. I ain't gonna lie. That's a rabbit hole. All right, so you put that on the line. That's what you're looking for, and I really like that whole concept of watching how she interacts with everybody else, including herself. Like, that's deep. That's deep. Like, if people took more time to do that, it'd be less divorces out here. It'd be less, abuse and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this, though. How do you feel, and this is going to be the last thing we talk about, we'll just let y'all know, we're going to do multiple parts. So
multiple installments.
It's no way you can get this all in one go, one segment. So it's going to be other stuff that, we can deep dive into. But this is the last question on the whole female thing, right? On a relationship thing. How do you feel about this whole, if I have it right, this whole trend of 50, your man got to do something 50. Basically, a lot of women want a man that's going to totally take care of them. Now
Okay.
there's a ratio thing that's out there on social media, man. Like I forgot what it is. What it's like instead of 50-50, it's like pretty much it's a higher volume for the guy than it is for the female. You know what I'm saying? Now me personally, you know, if I was in the dating game, I would look at. I'm old school as far as like opening doors and stuff, like you said, of course. But also, I forget sometimes, so I know wifey watching this. But when it comes down to like dating, going on dates and stuff like that, I believe that the guy should pay, should sponsor it. But I'm not opposed to if she wants to take me out. Like, hey, baby, tonight I got it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that. Some guys might be funny about that or whatever. But what I'm getting to is you got some females that feel like they should never put in. Like, if you go and court them, you need to pay for everything. You need to solidify your situation with them financially. How do you feel about that?
The same, because there's young ladies that they need 100%. They need every single dime that you have to be spent on them, and not directly spent on them in the case of like you have to always go out and spoil them, but like their bills are paid by you.
Hold on. When you say bills, what you mean bills?
Their bills, their light bill, their rent.
Hold on, why y'all dating?
Yeah. I'm giving it just
Okay, go ahead.
So
No, yeah, when you saying what
bill,
they, yeah.
their rent, hair appointment, no appointment, certain things like that. And there are young men and older men. There are men that are willing to do that for those young ladies.
I agree,
So
and I think that's the problem.
I'm gonna say it's a problem. That's what they want, and if both parties are fine with that, that's okay. That's what. There's somebody for everybody. Why I go back to.
I get it.
So
I get it.
If that works for them, that works for them. Then you also have the other parties where there's like a man and a woman, and they're both, let's say they're both working. They may work in the same job. They're working on their income. They take turns paying certain things. They have a certain system for paying bills. They may be 50-50, 60-40, but it works for them. That's fine for them. There's even an opposite terms where there's a woman that's paying for majority of things, and the man doesn't pay for majority of the things. There's different things for me. I still know that personally for me, I don't mind paying for any type of courting. Like if I'm asking you out, in my head.
For any type of courting, okay.
Yeah, if I'm courting you, taking you out.
And for y'all that don't know what courting is dating.
That's a fact.
We got to start using some of these relished words that we done got away from. You know what I'm saying? That's dating, courting. When you court somebody, you know what I'm saying?
You're actively pursuing. You're not just you want to be in a serious relationship.
Exactly. All
So
right, proceed, my brother.
If I take this budget to go courting with this young lady, in my mind, that is my budget for her. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go here and she's gonna pay this. That's just for me. Mm-hmm. Now, yes, say we going on a few dates and she'd be like, hey, I want to take you out. If she said she would like to take me out, and I've taken her out a few times, I'm not opposed to a young lady like, hey, let's go ahead and do this. I have this. Mm-hmm. That shows for me that she has interest, also to a certain degree. Because any woman, they can't spend their time, which the time is so valuable. You can't even put a price on it.
Right.
But her
because she's taking time out her you know what I'm saying,
to
come out. Yeah.
But for her to also be like, hey, I'll pay for this, cool, that's fine. I don't mind a woman saying they'll pay for something like that. You know, if we go out for a date. You know?
I think that's phenomenal. I think like that would totally blow my mind, you know, for a female to do that. But it's not necessary, ladies. I'm not saying it's necessary. I'm just saying, guys, you hear from my man Juice. That's something that we would be interested in. We would like for it to be not have to be segmented in a ratio. You know, what you do for me, I do. You know, not tit for tat, but just like you showing interest. It's like, dang, blow my mind. Oh my God, she wants. In my head, I'm like, yo, she want to spend some bread on me? Like, this might be the one. Catch on, ladies. But all right, so let me ask you this though, since you brought it up. And I'm not even gonna get to my other questions. I don't think this is deep. It's good though.
Time's running.
So, Juice, can you pay my bills?
Who is this young lady to me?
This is, huh?
Well, who is the young lady to me?
Dating. Because I'm going off what you said. You said some expect that.
But are we? What level of dating are we? Are we talking? Are we officially boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we seriously dating? How long have we been dating? It's levels.
Okay, explain yourself on that. Meaning, okay, what I mean by that is, what are you willing to do?
It depends on the woman. Though any man or any woman do the right thing for the right person. Mm-hmm. So for me, it depends on how I feel about that woman, how long we've been dating, her situation, my situation. It's a lot of factors to it. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. It's more specific. Like,
all right,
what do you mean? Are you gonna pay my bill? Because there's like.
And I'm speaking.
I got you.
I'm speaking on expectation versus favor.
Of course.
Expectation.
9:40. Go to the bar. Meet a young lady. Take out tomorrow. Tomorrow Thursday. Friday we going to a different date. We chopping it. You gonna pay? I need a man that's gonna pay my. You gonna pay my bills? I met you 2 days ago. I'm gonna pay you a bill. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I need a specific for the question. Mm-hmm. Like what do you like?
I mean, okay, even let's say dating, but I'm talking expectation versus, hey, do you mind helping me with something? I'm having a little hard time. Boom, boom, boom. Like giving you but I'm talking expectation. Like, all right, we've been dating 6 months, and I need my bills paid.
That's how I feel about it. Because it's like, there's never. It's just like.
My boy, that's a big one. That's a big one.
It's cool. It's not big to me because the thing is, it's a difference if you would like me to be like, hey, would you like to get my nails done? Or even if she doesn't even ask, I just offer. I'd be like, hey, you off tomorrow? She'd be like, no. I'd be like, all right, what you doing next Friday? She'd be like, well, I get off at 3. I'd be like, make another appointment for 4 o'clock. We going out. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's more of my quarter. Like, are you gonna pay my bills? What gives me any joy out of it? Now it's different if we're really dating, we're growing, and yes, say she's in school and she works, and she doesn't have to be struggling, but she's very good with managing her money. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it gets tight. I'd be like, and I got a bonus at work or something like that. I'm like, hey, I won't even tell her. I do action. I wouldn't even tell her. I would call Dominion Power. For y'all that don't live in Virginia, Dominion Power is who runs our electricity. I'll call Dominion Power, say I know her address. I'll be like, hey, Dominion, XX, her name. I'll be like,
but this is a surprise, Joan.
This is not, what's her, can you tell me what's the electric bill for this month? They'd be like, it's $290, hypothetically. That's a large.
Right.
But you should say it's $290. You say she's behind a month. I'll drop the $290. And I'll put an extra $100 on top, just because I got a bonus at work, and it's no bragging. It's not for me to be like,
yeah.
And then when she go to pay the bill, she be like, yo, babe, something happened with my bill. It's paid. I'm like, that's good.
So you wouldn't tell her till she noticed it?
Probably. It's not because it's not. It's just like because I care about her well-being.
Facts.
It's not about me.
That's different though. That's like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's part of courting, I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's part of like, girl, I want to take care of you.
Now, I don't use the word take care of. That's just helping her develop as a person. She's in school. Even if she don't have any school, she's working. She may have a kid. Whatever. That's something beneficial to her well-being, her light bill. You know what I'm saying? Mm. That's not my weave and I need my hair and it's $340. Like, that doesn't. I would drop $340 on your light bill, but I don't need to drop $340 on your hair. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, or her gas bill, or yes, say even rent. Like, or something like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, say she did well on a test in school, or her, you know what I'm saying, she got 3.9, she doing this and this, she got one more semester left in school, I'm going to be like, I won't even say nothing. I'm going to the rent office, pay her rent for me. Mm-hmm. That's nothing. Even though that's not big, but those are the type of things I would do according. It's not, I don't be like, I'll pay you, or she be like, you going to pay? When a woman says that to me personally, for me, it's distasteful depending on how they say it. You know what I'm saying?
That matters.
It's not about the amount of money being spent.
Delivery matters, ladies.
Delivery always matters. So it's just like.
Well, anybody. Delivery matters.
Yeah, for real. Because even like I've talked to some ladies, I see my delivery or someone else delivery, and I'd be like, it's on delivery. But it's never not being able to want to help take care or be there for that person. Because I don't really like the word take care. I don't mind supporting.
I peep.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? Just notice she's doing well, or notice how hard she worked, because sometimes no one else notices. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your nails
Appreciation.
done. Yeah, let me get your nails done. Boom, her rent paid for month. She'll go to the renter office like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm 3 days late. It's the 3rd of March. Your rent was paid already. Who paid my rent? And they might tell her whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's not me for a golden thing. It's just like, you don't have to worry about this month.
At all,
Take
right.
that and pay your credit card.
And pay,
bill.
right.
Knock your credit down. Let's work on your credit. So when we do get together, we're together for a year and a half, we can get a crib and both our credit. Or we can even go past that where we're getting engaged. We can fund the wedding without struggling. We can build residual income as a couple together. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking future. Like, if I'm doing this thing for you, it's not like, oh, you want to go on this trip. What our credit look like before we go on this trip? What does this trip mean so much that once we get away from this 5-day vacation, we go to Miami, we can go to New York, we can go to Dubai, Costa Rica, Cancun. I can keep listing whatever. But when we come back to our regular lives, are we going to be struggling?
Oh, we're going to be struggling, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a life talk, a life hack for anybody.
Yeah. So
whether you get in a relationship, already in a relationship, been in a relationship,
it's building.
You got to build. You got to build. If y'all not building together, then you know what you're doing.
You know how powerful it is when a man or woman, or respectfully for whatever sexuality people are, when a couple builds together, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you have that support, because something that she might be strong in, you might be weak in, and vice versa. And that's why, I mean, the woman or whatever, and that's how you can help each other.
Yeah.
Because certain things like, she be like, damn, my tire messed up. My tire flat. I'm 5 minutes away. Change it. Or she might know how to change it herself, because there's a lot of self-sufficient, very independent women out here that can change the tire themselves. But as a man, that would be my first
That's how I teach my daughter.
That's love. Well, boom, I'll change the tire. But then maybe one day I'll be like, man, I'm not good. I'm good at budgeting, but I'm not good at writing down my notes and keeping them orderly. She'd be like, I do that.
I got that. Yeah, I got you.
And we tag team, and that's where you form a team. You form partnership.
Facts.
You know, so that's more of my aspect. Even though we got away from the question and diverged, but it's cool.
It's all relevant.
It's cool.
It's all relevant. It's definitely all relevant. And you know, this is also partial for people to understand the thoughts of, now everybody's different, different, but you can kind of get a broad basis across the board how certain individuals, female or male, might be thinking in these type situations. So it could really help you out. If you're really taking heed and listening, you know what I'm saying, and not following social media, what people are putting out there, you know what I'm saying, as how it's supposed to be done. If you're really listening, this is real world. You got to deal with these people. You got to deal with these people, like real life people out here.
Not really do.
Not facades that are put on social media, you know what I'm saying, for likes and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna run you dry, because we're gonna close in a few, but like, not to run you on yours, but I'm not trying to take you too much of the time. But one thing for sure is vice versa, because there's a lot of men that see a woman on Instagram and they expect every woman outside to be like that. There's beauty in the eye of the beholder.
Oh
so
yeah.
There may be a woman that I think is perfect for me, and then people be like, she's not. And you want to be out here, you make this much, and you want to be here with these. Now I'm good with this, and this is what I would like to do. You know, and but then that ties back to the psychological, because the woman that I might think is perfect for me, she might be like, why would you want me?
Yeah.
Because what she's having
Her
with her
self-esteem,
childhood,
right.
her self-esteem. So that's what goes back to what I said. Watch how she treat her family. Watch how she treat her friends.
And most importantly.
Before most importantly, watch how she treat others. And then how she treats herself. Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah. That's all you.
My boy, it's always a pleasure. I appreciate it. Hey, yo, this is only part 1. It's got to be a part 2, even talking about the dating scene, but it's some more that I want to get into, dealing with not so much just politics, but like dealing with spiritual aspects, other type, you know, some real talk, y'all, life talk, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and close this session out, this segment of Life Talk out. Thank you for coming on. We're going to have you back. Appreciate you putting your heart on the line, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Putting it out there. You know, because it can help somebody out. That's what I want to make this platform
That's what it's
for,
all about,
man, to
man.
help people out, man. You know what I'm saying? So all my watchers out there, please like, subscribe, share, the whole nine, and come back. Come back for part 2. And I'm going to have interviews with other people. And I want to get some females aspects. I want to get all that. You know what I'm saying? But everyday people out here, man, we're gonna put some things back in order. You feel me? Well, signing off, man. It's your boy, Nails Speaking Life, a.k.a. Nails the Life Speaker. Your neighborhood's neighborhood biggest hope dealer. Let's go. And my boy Juice.
Let's get it.
See y'all on the next one.
Your dream, you can't give up your dream. You can't give up your dream. You can't give up your dream. Just don't stop the dream. You can't give up your dream.